Hey everyone, how are you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. So today I felt like filming, so I've got my hair back. I'll do it after. I don't actually really know what I want to do. All I did was brought tape with me. So yeah, that's where we're at. Obviously I wanted to do something with tape. So I'm thinking I want to do something maybe a bit of a dramatic eye, but I'm not too sure. So if you feel like watching this video, seeing what I get up to, then please keep watching. And if you do enjoy this video, please hit the subscribe button down below and give it a big thumbs up so I know it's something that you enjoy. And yeah, come along with this little journey with me because I have no idea where we're going. So to start with tape, I'm going to tape just at the side of my eye like this so we can get a bit more of a dramatic look. Now you don't have to use tape, you can just get a makeup wipe and wipe it perfectly, which does work. The only things that you do risk is wiping it uneven and then fixing it, whereas with the tape, because there's nothing on our face yet, we can remove the tape and realign it. So that would be my only thing. It is easier and it's so satisfying at the end when you peel the tape away and you've got like this perfect line. So I'm just, make sure you don't put it on your lashes too because that would be quite sore. So I'm just lining it up like that. Right. So I've got our tape on, ready to go. I'm just going to jump off and quickly do my brows. I will be right back. Right, so that's my brows done. I've just used the Ardell little pomade and the Rimmel Brow This Way, which I always use, so I thought there's no point you seeing that. So I'm just going to cover my lid with the Lasting Finish 25-Hour Breathable. It's the Rimmel London Concealer. This is in the shade Light Ivory. Because I do feel like I want to do something dramatic, so I'm just going to put that everywhere. I'm just putting that in. Concealer down, it does help everything last that much longer, and it also just helps with the colours. Like it makes everything a little bit more pigmented when you've got the base all looking the same, because on your lids you do have, you know, some redness, you have some veins. Do you agree, Astrid? Do you agree? I'm just going to go in with the Kylie, this is the bronze palette. And I'm just going to use, first of all, we're just going to use this shade here. And that's just going to set down our concealer. So I'm just going to dust that all over. And that's just setting that concealer down so it doesn't budge and everything's just set into place. And I'm going to use the Colourpop Cosmetics and I'm going to go in with this shade here, and I'm just going to put that, I'm using a really light fluffy brush, and I'm just going to pop that just in my crease up here, and I'm bringing it all the way out to where that tape is. I'm almost going all the way up to my brows. Like, I'm going to use a really soft brush again, and I'm just going to go in with that slightly darker shade. And basically the same spot but just slightly under, so in the crease and slightly higher, and pulling it out. So you're just making that transition really seamless. And just make sure you blend lots, because it can look like, you know, there's not a lot of blending involved, because if we had to leave the amount of blending in a video, you'd get so bored of just sitting like this for ages. But if you want to get a really flawless look, blending is key. Right, so now I'm still using a fluffy brush, it's just a little bit more dense, and I'm going to go in with, I'm going to go back to the Kylie palette, but I'm just going to use this mirror, because that's one thing that's annoying with the original palette, there's no mirror, which is a bit frustrating. So I am now going to go in with this shade down here and blending it through, but I'm not going all the way across. I'm just going to keep it at this outer corner here. And again, bringing it out to that tape. Again with the fluffy brush. Blending it all out. Do you like this? Like the look? So now I'm going to go in with the black. Oh, is it daring? Oh, should I do it? And I'm just going to use that same brush we used with that dark brown. So this is the black, and at this I'm just going to focus just on this outer corner. I know, it's so brave. And then I'm just bringing it up slightly to that tape and just blending it to that crease. Then I'm just going to dip my brush back into the slightly dark. I'm just lightly going to dust just along the top of that just to bring it all together. Like that. And it just helps to soften it a little bit. I'm going to take some more of that concealer and I'm going to place it on my lid. I'm not going to fully cut the crease, I'm just going to do this front edge here. And slightly cutting the crease, I'm not going to do major. And I don't want to go the whole way because I do want to keep that darkness. Then I'm going to use the Morphe, this is the 35 OS. And there's so many beautiful shades in here. Which I'm going to use. Should we do like a bright orange? Take a bit more of a flat brush and I'm just going to use the LA Girl Pro Setting Spray just to spray the brush so it's damp. And I'm going to use these two orange shades here. So I'm going to put the darker orange towards this outer, well, it's the center of my eye, but the outer part of where we've cut the crease, and then do the lighter orange towards the front. And I really want to pack that in. So. And then without adding product, I'm just taking the brush where we had the black and just bringing that over the top and just pulling that all together. So that's both eyes done with that orange little touch there. Then I'm going to go in with this golden shade and I'm going to pop that just slightly at the front here, just to bring that all together. And then I'm also going to bring that under my brow bone. So I'm going to use the Rimmel Glam eyes to do my liner. So what I am going to do once we take the tape off and we start doing the rest of our face, I am going to bring that liner down to the inner corner of my eye as well. Excuse you? Why are you complaining? So I'm just going to jump off camera and I will just do the other liner and I'll be back in a second. Right, so I've just put on a coat of the Maybelline Lash Sensational Mascara. I've just done one light, very thin coat. And I'm going to pop on some lashes. I can't remember what brand they are. I feel like they're the Kiss ones from the pharmacy, but I'll remember and I'll link it all down below. So I've just popped on that lash and I'm just getting the other one put on. So I'm just going to pop another light coat of mascara. I'm not particularly putting it actually on the lashes, it's more just on my own lashes, just to blend it all together. Right, now this is the moment of truth. You always pull it off and you're like, is it great, or do we need to get a makeup wipe and fix it? So let's see. Okay, looking good, looking good. Let's see if both sides are gonna work. Let's see. Not too bad, not too bad. That side's definitely better, but that's alright, we can fix it. So all you need to do, if you ever do it and you're not quite happy, is just get a makeup wipe. So first of all, I'm going to take away from that inner corner because I don't want that there anyway. And just wipe up along the edge. Same thing on that side. I'm just going to move that lower part. And we're going to just wipe up. I'm going to use, if you see any of my stuff on Instagram or Facebook or any of my other videos, you'll know this is my obsession right now. So I'm going to use the Designer Brands 24-hour foundation full coverage. I haven't got any tan on at the moment and I do want a full coverage foundation, so we're going to just have to blend it down the neck and you're going to just pretend that I've got my fake tan on, but that is for tonight's job. I need to get my tan on. So much harder now having extra of like planning when I can tan, because obviously I'm breastfeeding, so you've got to plan like when you can actually quickly get it done. Like obviously I don't tan my boobs, but on my arms and stuff, so I've got to wear long sleeves on pants so she doesn't get any tan on her skin. And for contour, I'm going to use the Rimmel Insta Duo stick, and this I'm going to go along my jawline, along my forehead. I just like to make little crosses on my cheekbone. And I'm going to take the Becca Champagne collection, and because we're doing quite a darker eye, I don't really want to use like a pink blush, so I'm going to use this shade here, which is still, it's such a beautiful blush, but you don't get the pink shade, which I don't want. So it's more of like a muted pink. And I'm going to take some of the Wet n Wild bronzer. This is the Ticket to Brazil, and I'm just going to dust that down my neck just to warm it up a little bit, because like I said, I haven't got any tan on. And I'm going to use my beloved Champagne Pop, of course. It's one of my favourite highlighters. Like, it is just so pretty. Oh, that is so frustrating. It's so annoying because I still need to use my phone to film with, and it gets full fast. I need to like take stuff off, but I didn't realize it had stopped filming. So what I've done under my eyes, I'm so sorry, this is so annoying. I've used this shade with a fluffy brush, and I've just pulled that along my lower lash like this. You can see the shades underneath. Then I've used the LA Girl, the same liner that we used for the top, and I've pulled that through just my lower lashes. I haven't put it in my waterline, just through the lower lashes. Then I got the tiniest amount of the dark brown shade and basically just smudged it in along those lower lashes as well. And then I just did a coat of the Maybelline along my lower lashes. So now I'm going to use the Rimmel Wonder Wing, and I'm just going to pull that liner down into this lower corner to create a sort of cat eye effect. So this is the Rimmel Stay Matte Liquid Lip Colour in the shade Firestarter. And then to finish everything off, I'm going to go back in with the LA Girl setting spray. Set that all down. And I am going to do my hair, and I will be right back. And that is the finished look. I just chucked some curls to my hair just to finish the look. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you've got any questions, I will link all the products down below, everything that I used. And if you did like this video, please hit the subscribe button and a big thumbs up. That would be amazing. And yeah, I hope you have a beautiful week, and I will see you again very soon. See ya.